struggle turned me to a beast. I'm out the chain, I'm out the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 Ain't it crazy how them tables turn? You can fold or you can stand firm. I'm a real one, so I ain't concerned. I'm fully built for this life. I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch you work, watch him hate, watch him lurk. Can't relate, watch you skirt. Out the mud, out the dirt, above the waters, in the murks, at the gate, on site. Red breed, red tight, set the bar, take flight. Yeah, I've been grinding since a young and they told me my timing was coming. I've been hustling with no fun. Forget all the fame, get the money. I'm out in LA where it's sunny. I've been eating since a young and since we ain't have food in our tummy. The life we was living ain't funny, but you cannot take nothing from me. Put that on my mama, my daughter, my cousin, my brother, I'll show you. Way better than I can tell you.
My dark uniform is gonna be home.
That's why I learned from my failures. Don't do the handouts or the favors. Told my brother I'ma get this paper. Was left behind, I'll see it later.
No,
keep
my
it real,
life.
you don't
No.
need to wait up, lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, but how you gon' act? I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. 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 I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched.
All right, sorry for anybody who was here and experienced our technical difficulties. I think we're all right now.
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now I get it to go. Now I get it to go.
Running smooth in all three.
Cool.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down.
Back at the 16-yard line.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And that is
all right, we got 3 viewers. Welcome.
Right
I don't know if you were here earlier, but I apologize for having some technical issues. Not exactly sure what happened, but something was going on, and I think everything should be fine now. Welcome back. We appreciate the
punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Couple of laughs. Hopefully we get some dubs tonight.
Eluding the pressure right. He gets it to Brown, complete.
Hurts when you give up 4th down. Especially hurts when you give that up. That's why he plays on.
And it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Chasing around these mobile quarterbacks.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pick.
Play action. Now Jackson. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
He'll throw a pick sooner or later.
Versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run.
You know, you gotta love it. You get that fantasy of playing with Michael Vick again.
The opening drive.
It's something that can be handled. Woo.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Once again, don't be nervous. Don't be shy. You can always say something. I always respond
now
here.
with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. This is Elliott. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
So he's going to sell out to stop the run. That's cool.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Third and short yardage. Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper.
First down.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains.
They come at you a certain way, you just play first down for first down. You got that mean Ravens defense. I know how it is.
Prescott looks to throw on first. They'll set up the screen to Elliott.
Oh, that was piss poor.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. From the shotgun again to Elliott.
Feels like he gets sucked in sometimes.
A yard here to the 38.
Elliott on the carry. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
6-0 our
It wasn't
score
like I intentionally ran into him from behind, but I don't know.
And the defense, they'll spread the field, a dime package here on 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down.
4th down.
I feel froggy.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run
Hey, you're going to win some and lose some. Got a little trenches right there.
Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be marked down at the 26
Sometimes
with a
you just
gain
have
of
to be
7.
willing to attack.
It's a gain of
These
7.
guys suffer mean defense. I give him props early. I like the way he's playing.
2nd and 3.
Taking advantage of all his strengths.
Now back to the ground with Elliott. Down to the
He was stopping from running the ball.
Elliott on the carry.
If they're going to get a first down out of this, they're going to have to earn it because there's been tough going in the interior there. And here we are on 3rd and 1. Be prepared.
3rd down and 1. We're getting this first down.
Contact going on.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the
We're going to keep on running the ball.
Down right on the chalk.
Straight to the defense. And straight to the team.
A gain of 5. First down, Dallas.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the
welcome to each and every one of our viewers.
Yeah, 3rd and short.
Say something. I'm glad you replied. Let's have a good time tonight.
Smash mouth football. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Ravens' 21-yard line.
See what we can do. See if we can put up some points.
2nd and 11 now.
Second possession. No, first possession. I'm sorry.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
What the hell?
Rifles one that's intercepted.
How was that ball intercepted when it was supposed to be directly to Elliott?
He's at
but
the 30.
Man, that was way too easy.
And he will bring this back. It's a
pick
six and a Raven touchdown.
I mean, the ball was supposed to go directly to Elliott.
This defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Madden 21 has
that already felt good to them.
changed.
They took it and used it and obviously put up another one.
For the
but
better.
Here's the thing now.
Some for the worse.
Coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped.
Have a good time
Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Some things are just completely misunderstood with this game, and I said that since I bought it. But overall, I'm glad I bought it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This is Tony Pollard.
He goes
a return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
It's a perfect game so far for
They've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Gonna take a shot for Gallup.
Damn, now that was my fault.
Intercepted. Picked off inside
I didn't even see dude come across the other side. I thought it was Gallup and the other guy, one-on-one.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Yeah, he just danced away from that one defender on his way to a gain of about 7 yards.
7-yard pickup.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this second down call after that type of a gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me now. That was picked.
The 40, the 20,
okay.
10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Whew, there's some moments where you just gotta stop and walk away. Maybe I should have warmed up, I don't know. But how I went past the man and was supposed to sack him, I don't know.
Back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, punt the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there.
Ravens 19. Cowboys.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
He's going to find Gallup here complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Complete to number 13.
Yeah.
Michael Gallup there to make the grab. And the Cowboys cut into that lead.
For the first time,
the way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. Remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, a full half to be played.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
First time I've seen that.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
There we go with that.
He's able to get
Lamar
this to
Jackson
the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, Jackson. Forced out to his left. He's got his man, it's Andrews. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah, $40.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Huh?
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that will make this a 19-point game. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right.
And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off
I just love how he just reaches up one hand.
He will be brought down as
for an
time
aggressive
is now
catch.
run out on this first half of action. First half in
Yeah,
the
this is my
books.
warm-up.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And that going to hit in the end zone as we restart things here in the second half with a touchback. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And his
I'm not
guys
getting,
are going to get
I don't
the
know, maybe it's
football
me.
at the 36.
All right. This one's out of hand. I can't do nothing with it. Wow. Just don't know what I was doing. Because apparently, I don't know. Things are changing so rapid.
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood dinner. Juice stay turned like. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter, what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition now.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud.
Right,
it's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Got to get back on the horse.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
How I hate playing these mobile quarterbacks. Or these extremely mobile quarterbacks. Because that's a different challenge at times.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
54's Mike. Check.
From the shotgun, Wilson looking middle, and it's incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
7 yards to go.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott of the Cowboys now
I'm glad everybody out here gets to see that, because that's what I got to deal with from time to time. You can't pause the game right here because you only get one pause per game. So you can see, I can't see nothing ahead of me, but I have to run a play. I just don't know if anybody I'm playing has to deal with that as well. Like I said, you run one play and it goes away.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down now, it's Elliott.
You don't have that same bounce with the run game like you used to have,
at the line of scrimmage.
where you can just ease your way
on the
through.
play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
I don't like what I got right here. Yeah, I had to change this up.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He'll rifle this one
In
deep
double
right
coverage.
side, and unable to connect.
That was my
Incomplete.
smartest move.
Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
It's 4th down and 6, but I like what I'm seeing from him, so we're going to go ahead and go for it. Not a disrespectful thing.
So
it's
still
just
a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down.
the way I'm looking. Oh, excuse me. The way I'm looking at, he's not going to see what I got coming. Then again, he's got Bobby Wagner right there.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Flush to his right. And it is incomplete.
It happens.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be
My
a
mistake.
turnover on
I had the
downs.
go route and the curl route in the same position. One man was able to cover 2 men for about 3 or 4 seconds. And I lost my protection on the right-hand side. That happens.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And here we go.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. Credit the tackle there to Jordan Lewis.
The Seahawks ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
6 man. Check girls.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal.
Hey, 0-0-0. Hey, let's get it. Go.
Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. That false start costly. Moves them back to the 9 now, 1st and goal. Now Wilson. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. Second and goal.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play.
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the dropped on his head, right?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Second and inches. Gotta go ahead and see about getting this first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Seahawks 7, Cowboys nothing.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now Elliott. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Prescott to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott.
A little bit better.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
To throw again. Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. short throw pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He finds Dorsett, it's complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Complete.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
First down, Seattle.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
He's going to air it out for Dorsett. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
All the way backed up, though.
Over there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2
went at
first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising
Can't
because
blame
it
him. He went
happens so
dead at us.
rarely.
Yeah,
You're searching for
1-on-1,
what
and he
reason,
went for
what's
it.
going on out there? It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
At the 5-yard line.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
That's what I do.
Elliott. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
Elliott,
This
the ball
point.
carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the
Trying
time.
not to
But you still have to be
give him
alert
the
for
ball
the
back
draws
with
and other
too
plays
much
of that
time.
nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
Come on, Lamb.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that
Started
to
to
the
go
ground. And 4th down now
Really
coming
did.
up.
That's an excellent job
Wagner.
right there on 3rd
I should've
down.
went
Like
back
any
to,
defense, you never want to let them
Jarwin
get anything
after Wagner
started.
dropped off
And that
of
would
him.
have been a
Saw
first down.
Lamb
Instead,
coming
you saw
behind
the
him on that
contact.
trail.
On time,
All
no
my fault.
penalty. And before this drive could get
100%.
wings, it's 4th down.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
55 is mine, guys, 55. Better bring. You better bring. Good job right there. Good job right there. You better bring. 19 tight. 19 tight. Watch 55. Let's go, tight.
Throwing again. Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Green 80. 55, Mike. Cover. Go, guys, 4 down, 4 down. He's coming, double up. Jim. Hey, look.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Steps away to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs.
Like I said, we play these running quarterbacks, when they're mobile like that, they present a different dynamic.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson.
Wilson's pass.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 15-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson, that's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Now a timeout taken.
To Chris Carson.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
On first down, it's Carson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. On 2nd down, it's Carson. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Myers able to knock it through. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Wow.
And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
23-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On second down, Elliott.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
They go to Elliott again. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
That's good.
They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner.
All that matters is we get that first down.
Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From the red zone now, Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup.
Keep on chipping
and he'll
away.
take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run with Pollard. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. Prescott from the gun. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
Did he get 6?
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
On first down, Wilson.
Dang.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run
Only
out
representing the Dallas Cowboys in here.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
54, right there. 54 Mike.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson.
Got
And
to
the
him.
Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The sack there by Tyrone Crawford shooting in to make the play.
I remember throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's going to come up a few yards short.
Chunk of that
Brought
back.
down at the 45.
Almost the
They'll get
whole
11,
thing.
but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
11 yards.
The Seahawks will go
Hands
for it.
up.
It's Wilson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Darryl Worley on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup.
From the 39, Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If they
Come on, you gotta say your phrase. Nah, man. After the first game I had, I call it my warm-up, but I got my ass handed to me. I can't even say got him right now.
Hey, all I know is I just got mine handed to me.
Hey, you end up conceding a couple games and all that. You can't talk as much trash as you used to. You know?
They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my way.
You know what? I'm gonna take a second out and do something that I need to do.
Kill able, unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. Picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you by. Finally starting to realize, never give up and
But I did this last time.
Try and go ahead and fly. Everybody want a straight answer with media. Keep us blind. A good heart is not hard to find. Why the people try to define infrastructure? I don't got time. Infrastructure, I don't got time. I could it's all to. We're talking about you, about to protecting the sons and daughters from political slaughter. Someone put me out 'cause I'm on fire.
Something like that for Ross.
I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drill, can't catch my way. Never play by the rules, guess I'm paying my dues. They gon' try to intrude, poison the multitude. They be quick to accuse when you got different views. Just know you gon' pay the price based off the item you choose. Many times in the culture, hit you with MK Ultra. I knew you was a vulture. Holy Ghost get the ushers. No, I can't trust you. Shock you, then now you fluster. Crashing down, I was cluttered. Doing this so subtle, fumbling out through the rubble. Remember this in jungle. The top I was gonna get something. The middle gotta stay hunting. Why the rush left for nothing? Why the rush left for nothing? Why the rush left for nothing?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles.
We got to play that white on white
Greg
thing
Zuerlein
again.
now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And no, incomplete. Boy, they took a shot there on the first play. Tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Space to maneuver at the 40.
I mean,
he's got the hook up here.
this is what we're doing, playing white on white.
As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. 22 yards there, a first down.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Flush to his right. He's going to let this go deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Out to the right or whatever.
A big play there for Philly. 41 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. On 1st down, Wentz. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go. 82, 82.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Flushed out right. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's all your fault. You sitting up there waiting and waiting and waiting. You should have took off and run. Do what they do to me. Make them have
Prescott
to play
and the
Lamar
Cowboys
Jackson
now with
too.
a 1st and 10 at
That's
their
what
own
each defense is
25-yard
alive.
line.
You make them have to play Lamar.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they can't corral him. And he breaks through another tackle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 63 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
But earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting,
this was the
explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Now
I wonder if he's in his feelings behind him getting that spin move like I did.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Wentz now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I found a solution to that.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Throwing on 1st is Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And that's complete to Sanders.
I found a way to slow it down,
before
but there's another way you got to stop it.
Philadelphia picking up the 1st on a gain of 15. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I mean, that's the only formation he comes out in.
He'll hit
This is
Jackson
the only
complete.
formation.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive 1st down plays.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Check nickel. Check out.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson. 38 yards. And what once again, the Eagles are back out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A big play here for Dallas. 43 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. Here's Elliott. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person that's on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now, because the offense is on his toes and punching, and there was another first down run right there.
57's the mic. Watch the
Now Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have once again taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
Good.
He's going to stop playing.
Makes the score Cowboys 14. Eagles 10.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this
Welcome
first
to all
half
4
as
y'all.
the kicks away.
Glad y'all came through and hanging out with us for a little bit.
And they'll watch this one fall in the
like
end
we always
zone,
say,
and
you
that'll
can
be a
always,
touchback.
please, if you got time, like, share, and follow. You know, share it and put it up there for your friends to see.
The
Whether you
Eagles
start
offense
a
set to begin their next drive.
watch
Touchdowns
party or
on
whatever.
back-to-back drives.
You know,
So a very
it's all
good
about
flow
fun.
right now
Try and get as
offensively.
many dubs as
Hard to
possible.
slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's
That's
a little
how
bit
it
ahead of
goes.
the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive...
And I think that one might have been
gotta pick-
intercepted, but he
I gotta
will be
pick
ruled
it off
out
and
of
keep it
bounds.
on
So
the
this will
field.
go only as incomplete.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
You know, I ain't going to call this guy a clown, but he has a few plays out of this one set. And he likes to move Wentz, and that's about all he has. It's all good.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Just like that. Just like that. Check 3. Check 3.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Kill, kill.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Well, we tried something that
That's a
time.
fourth
Didn't
down
work out.
pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. And we've
Don't
hit
worry,
the
we ain't gonna
2-minute
give up.
mark in this first half
He'll
of
screw
action.
up. And I promise you folks one thing, all 5 of y'all, when he screws up and I pick it off, he's going to probably quit.
We'll have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios.
I can see what he's about.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
He's one of them guys who has a couple plays and
Nice
that's
gain,
it.
16 yards there and a first down again.
And an Eagle first down.
Notice, everything he comes out in is a tight bunch off
Right
one
back to
side, and
Sanders
he'll
on
switch it
first
over.
down.
He
And
won't
he's
change
got
the
this down
formation.
to the 35.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Gain of 10.
Ball up to the 35.
I just don't like
now as
blitzing.
They come up on 1st and 10.
When I got that many defensive backs
It's
on the
another
field.
10 yards on that one and another first down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Believe me, I got my eye on that clock up there.
First down.
A gain of 11.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, Wentz.
Go ahead.
And that'll be knocked away.
Keep on
It's
going to the
incomplete.
well.
Receiver
Go one
coaches
too
preach
many
to their guys
times.
all the time. Separation,
I'm gonna be
that's what's
waiting.
going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Wentz on
Told you.
down.
I
And
told
to
you he
the
was going
12.
to
That's
keep
where
on
it
going to
stops.
that
The
well
return is halted
one too
at
many
the
times.
12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
Something
You're
I don't
actually
do
thinking
often.
points, no matter what. At worst, you're thinking
I only got
kicking a field
27
goal,
seconds. I'm
getting
going to try like
3.
hell to get in
We
field
might
goal
look
range.
back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on
The
that
ultimate
drive?
goal,
This could cost
if I
them.
can pull a field
From
goal out
down
of this,
at
I'd
the
be
12,
excited.
It's 1st and 10.
Okay.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up
Like
to
I
be
said, something I don't do often.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
No
And
pass
this one
interference.
is incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Eagles will use the second of their
I should have
timeouts.
stuck to my original game plan.
As they'll
But
stop it
hey,
with 17 seconds to
gonna try to put
go
up
in
points.
this first half of action. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Oh, the return is Scott.
That's what I
Nearly a
wanted.
huge return, as it is. Still
Burn
a
up
very
some
good
of that
one.
clock.
24 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
we hold them off. They don't score enough from right here. We're going to come out running hard.
You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Maybe the second play will be play action.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This ball complete to Rager. And they'll get this to the 30-yard
in field
line
goal
before
range.
crossing over out of bounds.
Find out how
13
greedy he
yards on
is.
the pickup, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
For the field goal.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks
Yeah,
left
there.
here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out.
And
this
he
is
blew it.
just outside the right upright. It's no good.
He
That's
blew it.
For the first half, 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone
Tightly
back.
contested game. I'm leading by 4 to start the second
The
half.
Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway
Give him some
in
Zeke.
quarter 3. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Or am I going play action on the first play?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
I said the second play I was going to go play action.
Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
He keeps on seeing the run from me. You got to bust him eventually.
A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Zeke all the way down to the 4 on 1st and 10. 1st and goal.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They'll try again with Elliott, and he'll get
that's
in.
6.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Cowboys will add
Was the strength
on
of
to
my
their
team
lead.
running the football?
He keeps
Well,
carrying the
actually,
ball
in
into
real
the end
life,
zone, and in this one,
the
he's
whole
sort of
damn
carrying the
team is a
on his
strength.
back.
He's the
My
reason
personal
that they lead
strength,
right now.
running the
No
football.
question about it. And you talk about
I don't
on
pass
his
the ball
back,
as well
he's not
as I
minding
used
the
to in
extra
Madden.
weight
I don't
at
know what's
all, is
going
he?
on, but
Carrying
we'll
that
get it.
just as lightly as he does the football.
Anybody who
Great
knows me
performance
knows.
so far.
Those 3 touchdowns
I'll get
has
it.
got him in the lead.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
Tackle him on the
Other
field.
teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays
Keep that
we
clock
want to run.
moving.
These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their
You want to
sleeve.
run the ball?
Able to shake
When
free
you
from
run the
that
football,
7 up to
the
35.
clock runs with you. He's down by 2 possessions, so he can't stop my
But you
run.
got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge. And that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
At this point, I just don't want to give up
And
a
he's
big
got
play.
the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard
He thinks he's
line.
gonna. He thinks he's
On
gonna
third
rock me
down,
to
that's
sleep.
a good job of situational football
good.
and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
This time I won't drop
Sometimes as a
out.
running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work.
Look at that
Kinda
clock
like
go.
if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv,
See how
and you run
fast he's
into a
moving?
tough crowd.
It's a beautiful thing.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
People in hell want ice water. Doesn't mean you're going to get it.
54 is Mike. 54 is McGill. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Wentz. Flushed down
Go ahead.
right. Now on the run. He'll
Pick.
throw it back deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Y'all watch this right here. He goes up to that right. Might be somebody waiting on him.
Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now Wentz, caught by the tight end Ertz.
It ain't a first down either.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 23. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
He's had that one formation all game.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. It's caught by Sanders.
Notice he hasn't scored in the entire 3rd quarter or the entire second half. Yeah, he's down the field.
That last catch short of
He's
the marker
feeling
by
pressure.
just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
He's having a hard time. Yeah, he's getting the ball or whatever. I'm not getting much pressure.
It's Wentz. Man open, it's Goodwin. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Complete.
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run with Sanders. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. So they've been in the red zone 3 times. And
Here
it's
comes
yielded just
interception.
3 points.
RPO.
Find the end zone here on 2nd and goal. And he's got it. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. This is taken in by Jeffrey.
Tell you one
He's
thing.
got it.
Now, I wonder if he's going to go for 2.
Philadelphia.
A 1-yard touchdown pass. There the Eagles are back
A
within a
1-yard
score.
touchdown pass. I had a linebacker on the
There
wide
was no
receiver.
going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it to make this a 21-17
take
game.
1.
Makes the score.
That's still
Cowboys
4.
21. Eagles 17.
Bottom line, might as well win for 2.
Jake Elliott
Because
to
if you
kick
don't
off
get
for
it,
Philadelphia.
you still need a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown,
That's
here's
just
Elliott on to
basic
kick it
math,
away.
in my opinion. I don't know.
And this will not be fielded.
Should I
It's a
go ahead and do the
touchback
dumb
and
thing
comes
and go
out to
play
the
action, see if I can
25.
catch him slipping? Nah. He can't really stop the run. I say that
Dallas
now that he'll
offense
end
here
up
set to begin the
getting like a
drive.
2-yard
Their lead
gain
back
from
down
him.
to 1 score after the touchdown
Let's
a moment
find out.
ago. First downs a
maybe
must
not.
on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On second down, it's Pollard. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 2nd and 8.
49's the mic.
Again, it's Elliott. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
I missed the tackle.
Well, I called the swing.
I knew, but
Mike 42, Mike 42.
No, I'm talking about I called it.
Prescott to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases
the clock stops.
Now fall incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
I should have ran the ball.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time.
who is actually open?
It's too far.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. This is where you learn a lot about rookie quarterbacks. How can they run that 2-minute drill? We're about to find out.
Yeah, and for them, it's not just proving it to guys like you and me watching the game and trying to beat a defense. It's proving it to their teammates that they can have the confidence in them when they line up in these situations.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
3rd and 13.
He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th.
Got him.
And no, it's incomplete. Free safety, Clinton Dix, the man to make the play there on the defensive side. So that one hurt. No timeouts left. Look at where the ball is on the field, Charles. I don't know if the fat lady's singing yet, but she's starting to hum a little bit, isn't she?
You think she's doing scales at this point? I don't think there's any doubt about it, but they had to go for it. In this situation, with their timeout situation as well, they had to take the chance, try and get it done. They didn't. Now they're powerless to stop them, essentially.
They need a big play somehow from their defense. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 yards is the pickup there, and that should just about put a bow on this one. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. They'll run with Elliott. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the...
Yes, I hate Philly. I have to be excused for a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay. Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go, no I can't go. And whoa, sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Your chain, name, how about your respect? Give them more than what I get, expecting up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant, he said I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Okay, look, sometimes you need the faith, sometimes you need to know your worth, sometimes you need to wait. Shoot like the golden boy, but ain't from the bay. You can't negotiate with Drake, you gon' have to pay. But wait, jugging on the main stage, the mainframe, loosen up your face, baby. Sometimes I need a vacate, meditate, hydrate, protect my energy before engagement.
Grew up having nothing, you're labeled impatient. But once the boss made it, you're labeled amazing. Meticulous with words, such a force of nature. I don't wanna seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I wanna see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that, it's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where your permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a fool. Oh. Men gon' lie, women gon' lie. You're looking for the truth and the numbers don't hide. Looking for the root of all evil, then you need to go open up the briefcase, see with your eyes. Everybody claim to be greatest of all times, but they never spend a day in the rain in the front line. No lie. Stop playing on my phone line. Pull up in the space coupe with the roof optional. Wonder why they follow suit. I've been groomed from the womb. Came out of my mama with some running tennis shoes. Faster than the speeding bullet. Nah, it's cool, it's cool. Don't play with it, baby. Say so what you gon' do with that? Stop playing with it. If you gon' do it, then don't play with it, baby. Exactly. You built like that.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? Ay, her she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught her the rhythm, she caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
They don't know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, at the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yeah, the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor and us. Wearing diamond shoes where you walk your pugs in a town you create where there ain't no love.
Where do I go? Where am I alone? Not on the phone. When I'm on my own.
They don't know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Stop taking but still got a reflux. Eyes drip out from the socket to a teacup. Drink up inside, look when they peep us. Shoes us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn horizon. Blind yet I'm rising, abiding by laws of attraction. My thoughts still rising, thinking what type of knowledge don't sink in? Life gives you limits and my only thought is drinking. Thirsty, will I be alive or dead before 30? That's all that concerns me early. Lemonade quenching my inner rage when it takes center stage way before they pouring on my grave. Minute Maid, let it set my soul ablaze on each and every way. Put me in the water for the save.
They don't know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They don't know my name, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
Lemonade, lemonade.
Tie me up in chains, I'll get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
flag on the play. Yeah. Flag on the play. Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag. Ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass. Come through stand. Call me tired, girl. Hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline. A flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons. I just made a play. In the red zone. Going strong. Watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock. Just like Tyreek Hill. I just count 100 racks. That's a whole field. He don't want no championship. Get him out of here. I just gotta say like I run up in the backfield. I just gotta say like I ran up on a quarterback. Shake and bake. Make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers. We ain't staying there. Running off the block. Yeah, I'm something like a linebacker. I got juice like a Fanta. How you like it? On purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range, just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Everybody who comes to
Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
1 yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Now a man who played high school ball here in LaGrange, Texas, J.K. Dobbins. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Gain of a yard.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Jackson to Snead that time. First down, Baltimore. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. This is Ingram on first and 10. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 43. Here's Ingram. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Sean Lee, the linebacker, credited with bringing him down.
6-yard line.
Now on second and 13, Jackson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away.
Whoa, that's perfect.
And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Talk about angling that one perfectly, partner. We know the ball can bounce anywhere, especially how it's shaped. But that one, as if on cue, goes out of bounds perfectly.
Perfect indeed, right at the 1-yard line. Excellent coffin corner punt.
It's a little difficult when you gotta start off at the 1.
Bandit. 48 to Mike. Woo! Here we go, 47.
Out of his end zone, Prescott connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin.
Get out of that spot.
And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. 7 yards to pick up there.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
If I get this first down.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun.
Come on, man. He had the ball in his hand.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He was covered by
normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit...
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And an utter disaster as the ball's going to go over on downs at the 2-yard line. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the early lead.
Ain't nobody here.
People always talk about one of his biggest strengths, running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. And it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Here I come. Here I come.
1st down, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Prescott. And off the deflection,
come on, man.
It's caught.
That's not even realistic.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. After 7-0.
We just lost 11 yards.
Cowboys nothing.
On some foolishness. Caught the ball, okay,
Second
yeah,
and
off a tip
21,
pass and
a
ran
lot of
back
ground
another
to cover.
8. Like the momentum of the ball was carrying him.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and now it's third down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47.
Second pass, my player had in his hand.
To the 43-yard line.
Intercepted by the Ravens.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
The ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On second down, Ingram. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. From the gun on third down, Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 38 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Now Pollard. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Escaping the pressure right. This to Jarwin. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
The tackle made by L.J. Ford.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. The throw over the middle, taken in, and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down. The first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. Now back to the ground with Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
And what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one direction and then wall them off off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish him with your blocking. You just position him. And if you have any kind of a good back, he'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Jackson now.
Oh, come on, man. You got to pick that off.
Terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Jordan Lewis right there on the coverage.
That's pick 6.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Jackson's pass.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Complete to easy.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a...
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains.
Push come to shove. If I'm in position to try a field goal,
13 yards remaining on 2nd down.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. We're going 47. 48's the mic. Check. 48's the mic. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right.
Oh, that's bullshit. What defensive lineman do you know that can run down Dak Prescott from behind?
Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
So one quick, easy
All of a
analysis
sudden, he's
about
that
why they
fast.
struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
3rd and long for Prescott. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Everyone go, kill. 58, boys. 58.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott letting one fly deep for Cooper.
That's not pass interference when he stopped right in front of Cooper.
Boy, a real head scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football
That was
back and in great shape.
deliberately stopped
And
right
a
at the
3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. 40 with a pickup of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Mark Ingram, the ball.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he's got Snead. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people were worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson from the shotgun. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
The score, Ravens 19. Cowboys 7.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Prescott on 1st down. And incomplete.
Every time I got him beat for a
they wanted to get
touchdown,
that ball downfield. They had
throw
nothing
that I
working
make
in the
is
secondary,
batted
so they
down
dropped
to the
it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
just saying it sounds a
2nd
little
and 10
fishy.
now from the
Feels a little
35.
funny.
Now Prescott. Flushed out right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 27 yards there, a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Prescott yet again. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
At the 7-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Watch tight. Tight is right. Foot down. Check.
It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
On second and goal. Prescott, that's complete, right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
47. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Here we go, 47. Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we're going to mic the 48.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Escaping the press, and he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Yeah.
He'll have it first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46.
That shit coming.
Chidobe Awuzie on the tackle. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Pitch it up. Mike, what that is? Pitch up. 54. Yo. 54. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 more there and another 1st down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Quick slant to Brown. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. After the penalty, it's Ingram. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here.
Today's final score.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what did they always say to us?
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flushed out right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. To throw, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. There he goes, right
One play at a
side.
time.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 55 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, The second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. That one complete to Elliott. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
There goes a deep ball, end zone, and this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. But it's going to be second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I was still rushing. Never mind. I'm trying to get a sack.
From the gun, it's
right before he threw the ball.
And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit
whatever
a
I did
sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes eluding the pressure right. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard
So
line.
what they're basically saying is every play, I have to send somebody from the outside
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Kelce on the ground. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
It's a gain of 7.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
A quick slant to Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Taken in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
A gain of 11.
Cowboy first down there. Prescott to Gallup.
First down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Prescott now from the 50. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on.
3 passes right there to him.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're
starting to wonder if this guy has it hacked.
They feel like they've got something.
Ain't no way in hell you drop that many passes.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Dak dropping this one off for Zeke. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Fastest guy in the NFL is catching everything, in which he doesn't.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. First down, Prescott.
I was about to say.
This to Jarwin.
Go ahead and tell me he's sacked on something like that.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Blake Jarwin, 36 yards.
Yeah,
and the Cowboys draw a bit closer.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. And this carries into the end zone.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice.
So hold up. I know good and
right
damn
now,
well. I got a man draped all over him. He still comes down with the ball. My man.
So one play and they're already just shy of midfield.
I ain't gonna say nothing else.
49-yard line.
Just a rough night.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
When nothing goes my way. Look.
Look at
he can dive and do all that. My man by himself
14 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
I know you don't get anything extra for degree of difficulty.
It's a game,
maybe you should. He's done absolutely everything in this game today, including laying out for that one.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's got
and I can't run up and pick it off,
Watkins.
Even though it's sitting right in front of my man.
Down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to break that tackle. I really was.
27. But despite the
man,
completion,
that's
they're going to
small.
wind up losing
Wrapped
3
up our
there.
man,
Second
that big.
down.
I want to see it happen.
And again, it's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
4 yards on the
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
On second down, Elliott. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Prescott from the gun on third. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
So I'm going to suppose that Lamb's coming back across the middle, and he'll drop it.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Yeah,
and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away.
No clue where the ball is. But in real life, that's supposed to be like 7 yards in between them. But okay. Bashard Breeland, same dude who played for the Redskins. Let them kind of skills.
And an incomplete pass.
But didn't Tyreek Hill dive for the ball? Like 8 yards? Horizontally?
That was an interesting look
there.
Okay. Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these
I'm beating the shit out of him, play calling wise. He can't keep up.
In front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
I understand I'm playing against Kansas City. I know what the deal is.
Here in half number 1.
But Jesus. Wow. There's some wild stuff going on.
A first down throw for Prescott. Flush to his right. He'll run it. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
2-yard line.
They'll try again with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Greg Zuerlein.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone.
They are not ready for us.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
And that is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection,
where's he at now?
You're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee.
I have to learn. Look. There he goes again.
Looking for Hill again. This time it's complete. Yeah, they
but the
nearly
thing
get
of it
this
is,
all the way to
how does he keep on
Mark
doing
him
it?
down at the 49.
And why can't I double team
with just
that?
4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
That's the end of
so we've hit intermission. It's
you ought to
halftime.
be ashamed of yourself
this is
that
the
he was
NFL.
up 14-0.
It's a presentation of EA
and went to
Sports.
halftime
All right,
time.
Coach, thank you, and we welcome
He ought to
everyone
be
back
really
for quarter
ashamed.
number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's able to get this across the
really
20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Especially in that
Not
Super Bowl.
offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
When they ran to the outside.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let it. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 32 on the play. Here's Elliott.
Lamb ought to have like
He'll
6
get a nice
receptions.
chunk there on the first down run, and it's
over
second and 4.
120
Running
yards.
lanes were at a premium in the first half, but
But
he's able
today
to
he
find
has
some room
2
there, and he's
for
hoping that that's a
53.
precursor of a big second half.
Second down at 4.
48-yard line.
Got you, punk. Mike 5
They go to Elliott again. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Take him off the field.
A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses. Those exact type of runs.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 14.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
That's cool.
Second and 11.
Let's go, D. Check.
Draw play, Elliott. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. He gets him a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Unless I see something I like.
And it's 3rd down.
Again, it's Elliott.
And give me 6.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Score Cowboys 21, Chiefs 14.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Buying time to his left. That one complete to Hill.
That little man
and mark him down
took that hit.
Close to the 40 at the 39. That goes for a gain of 31.
Okay. I know it's a video game.
And that is going to
Tyreek
do
Hill
it
taking them kind of
for
shots
this third
now.
quarter of action. We'll return with
I
more
understand.
after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another big hitter there, this one good for 18. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. He was looking again for Kelsey there on that play, and now it's 2nd down. Mahomes to throw once more. And he'll go back to Kelsey. This time it's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. The leading rusher for last year's national champs, LSU, it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. To the
Oh my
line,
goodness.
But it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that
pick
time.
right there
And that'll
ends it.
bring up 2nd down.
He can't stop my run.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get
Period.
outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete. And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the 1st half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the 2nd half.
Switch. Yellow. 36.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
If I get a stop right here, it might be over.
One
I'm
score
playing zone.
down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Got him!
And Mahomes misfires.
Got him!
It's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
I'm going to show you, man.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Oh, that's about as tough as they come. You're driving to try to put the ball in the end zone and tie the game, and that happens.
It's exciting for us, wasn't it? Because we were thinking, hey, we might be headed towards overtime. Instead, it looks like this one may very well be done. And guess what? If you're a fantasy owner and you have that defense, you just had a big game, didn't you?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance.
Got him again!
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Got him again! I bet you did quit. Had me down 14-0, dogging me. Dogging me. Throw it to him. He gonna come across the field by himself. Throw it to him. I'm in the top 7%.
That's how I get the first down.
Doesn't even feel like it.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball, soon as I snap, hit of the pack, walk for the sack, shaking them all, breaking them all, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camp, maybe the crew, you need a win, who need a win, that's all we do, I've been a king and I've been about mine, never could doubt mine, they running the route, I leave an outline when I hit them. Time I was dying and out, had to bring grinding back, doing the drills and working the wheel where you're grinding at. You know what it be, playing this here for the keeps, had to make out with a feast, a family to feed, third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now, breathe on with the gang now, they're here with a lane now, my home second with a rain now, legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard.
I accepted, I thought.
Wait, just give it a second.
Yeah, I mean, he come to my house wearing white. It's a pain in the butt.
I can't give up about what they say. They've been searching for that thing to get them higher. You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave. Damn, Kane, you done killed Abel. Unbalanced land, trying to keep the people stable. The way I feel, I might it all up. The way you feel, you might do it for the bug. All black, born to be a rebel. After this, I might go and water down the devil. Listen to everything around me, I can't see. You picked a dozen roses and left them in Galilee rolling thunder. Don't hear my cry, don't let alibis pass you by. Finally starting to realize, never give up and coincide. Can't watch TV, it's all a lot. Tired of trying, go ahead and fly. Everybody wants.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
13 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there for KC. 41 yards on the ground. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 18-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. 3rd down here.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Forced out to his left.
Yeah.
He is going to find Hill here. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I got to figure out
1st and goal at the 1. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
The ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
That's good.
A gain there of 21 yards. A first down carry by Elliott. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Chris Jones.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Number 53, Mike 53. Let's go, tight end. Let's go.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup, 36 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Good.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
But he ain't even trying to go to field like that right now.
Diggs on the tackle.
I know it's coming.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
Listen to
brings
blitz.
up 3rd down.
7-7, our score after 1.
With the score tied 7-7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
In the shotgun.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got room. Travis Kelsey. And all
act like
the
that's
way in
real.
for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 70 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
44-yard line.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st.
Whoa.
And that's going to be
every time I catch somebody.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run
I couldn't believe he was by himself
like
he was.
Another incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Get this.
And they're left looking at 3rd and 8 after the 2nd down pass play only went for 2. Prescott yet again. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin.
His tight end pull off miracles. So does mine.
For a Cowboy touchdown. Blake Jarwin, 55 yards.
He went for 7.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Cole Hartman on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. at their own 26-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Here's Edwards-Helaire. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 40 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Well,
it's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
He went up top to Hill. I don't know why he had nobody in the back.
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. A pass there over the middle to start things out, and they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Wouldn't nobody pick up the block, though,
right? Yard there, but only a yard leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
If I can just get somebody to
two-play sequence
pick
there.
up that one
incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
This to Jarwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. On 1st and 10, Prescott flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Less than 30 seconds left here. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st.
Now, if it holds up, we good. Oh, bullshit. All of a sudden.
Got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Was nobody close enough to touch him.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10.
Time we get him.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Yeah, okay.
Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on. First down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. DeMarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Thanks.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
DeMarcus Robinson, incomplete. Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson.
Come on, guys. We got this. Make it happen.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
54. I'm coming. Mike's 54.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott.
Thank goodness.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice ground.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
With the give to Ezekiel.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll run on 1st down. Elliott, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12.
at the 28-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
That's all he got.
They complete it to Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
A gain of 15. And a first down, Chiefs.
Mahomes now on first down. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down.
That ball.
Hicks on the cover.
You just can't freaking catch it on defense.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. It's Hill. Complete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 33. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They're going deep for Hill. And this is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Kansas City.
Give him 30 yards there.
Yeah, freaking kidding me. I clicked on the safety perfectly.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. But we'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. They'll roll him out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead. Well, the big play prior to this one got them down there, and they're able to stick it in on the very next snap.
And I think those last two plays, that's what you're talking about, balance, right? Big pass play, puts them in position, turn right around and hand it off. And you've got a running play that finishes it off in the end zone.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On second down, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Hey, I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Both safeties coming.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Just saying.
53, Mike, you got nothing today.
Just saying.
You got nothing. Let's go. Mike, number 53, Mike, 53.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
10th carry now for Elliott. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Prescott to throw on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Heck of a 4th and short conversion. They end up getting north of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27.
A first down throw for Prescott. And that's Elliott, complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply they get it to him in space. More times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Now Elliott, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Fielded in the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Everson Griffin on the sack, taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A gain of 6 yards.
I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn it into a big gain.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run with Edwards-Helaire. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal at the Cowboys 4-yard line.
Back to throw. Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
Bring it! Mahomes pass. Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Daniel Sorensen there on the coverage. Second and 10.
That's a score right here.
Hey, watch the slant.
Prescott. And the Chiefs are going to get him. final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick,
At their
doesn't it? That first drop can
covers 24. That last pass.
down. Everyone seems a little energized, but before the game, call in for your fantasy league.
Mahomes. That's caught. It's and a first down. And this is caught. Throw left sideline. Pull it in. Play. Second down. But it's intercepted. Picked up by. Costly mistake here in
like that in overtime.
38 yards.
Second down.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after. That incomplete.
Right there, right there.
Down at Prescott. At about the 42.
right path to the ball. Frustrating for defense. Game. Got to make the guys carry.
They go to Elliott. He's been busy. Played 20.